All right, welcome back to the channel, everyone. And can you believe it's been 6 months, actually a little over 6 months, since I took delivery of my 2024 Mustang GT. If you guys are new to the channel, this is my daily driver, my 2024 Mustang GT with an MT82 manual transmission. This car is a 301A, so it is going to be a base model, and I absolutely love this car. It is hands down the best daily driver I've ever had, and this is a V8 with a manual, so that says a whole lot. I have 5,000 miles on it. I need to go get gas, and also what we're gonna be doing in this video is I need to take it to Ford to get an oil change. I have some Ford points, so it's gonna be free, and yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get that done.
A few moments later.
All right, we got gas. Figured I'd start the POV already at the gas station. We're gonna head over to Ford right now so I can get the oil, the filter, and get the oil changed. Because the car is stock, we're gonna get it done at Ford just so I have all the records, because there's really no sense not to do that. Put the car in drag strip mode because this is the mode that I like to go ahead and enjoy the vehicle in. Drag strip mode is going to be amazing. With the MT82, I feel like there's less clutch protection and there's less of restriction when you are trying to go ahead and shift it. So that's exactly why I like to go ahead and have this car in drag mode. But the S650 Mustangs, man, I say this to everyone. If you are looking to get into your first Mustang, if you're looking to get into a V8 car that you essentially are planning on daily driving, these are absolutely amazing, man. Whether you get the MT82 or the 10-speed, you honestly can't go wrong. I enjoy shifting my own gears. I just have a lot more fun, and it's a little bit more engaging in my personal opinions. That's why I went the MT82. But 10-speed, obviously we all know how nasty and effective the 10-speeds are, so you really can't go wrong with either or. I also have a 2016 Shelby GT350, so this is a pretty big difference compared to that car, but I still absolutely love going ahead and driving this car and obviously ripping on it. Now, this car isn't going to stay stock for long. This car is going to be getting the works. It's going to be getting wheels, tires, suspension, axles, headers, and a Whipple, but since this is my daily driver, I played it safe, played it smart, and decided to leave it as close to stock as possible. This is honestly considered like Houston stock with just an X pipe. It's still on the stock wheels and tires, so in all reality, it is it's a stock car. Like, nothing mechanical has been touched. You can't tune these vehicles yet, so just trying to feel everything out, and I now have a plan on which route I want to take. So we're gonna be making that happen very shortly. But for the time being, this is going to be my dedicated daily driver. Now, I've had no issues with this car in the 6 months that I've had it. The only issue that I've had is going to be the oil temps getting up there when it is really hot outside, and I am going ahead and getting on it, even though I don't necessarily get on this car like that because it is my daily driver. Having the oil temps get to like 250 after, you know, a pull or two is pretty insane in my personal opinion. I know some people are going to say it's nothing too crazy, but oil starts to break down around 260, 270, and you definitely want to be going ahead and paying attention to things. If I waited a month before I did buy this car, or if I just waited a month and did some more research, because I've always wanted an S650 and I decided to go ahead and get one, but if I waited a month, I probably would have got one with a performance pack, or I would have got one from Lebanon Ford that already came supercharged for 50 grand. I would have paid a little bit more to get that, but you know, it is what it is. Now I'm just gonna be doing everything how I see fit on my own time. But that's like the only issue that I've had. Realistically, not even an issue, if I'm gonna be honest. If you don't live in a climate like, you know, Texas or Arizona, you're probably never gonna run into that problem, so you don't have to worry about it. But between just the daily drivability, the comfort, I mean, this car is insanely comfortable to drive. Like, it actually doesn't really make sense how comfortable this car is to drive. It doesn't really feel like a Mustang, honestly, compared to the Shelby GT350. Like, this is a cruiser car. That's kind of like what I like to tell people if they're thinking about getting one of these as a daily driver. Like, the base GT, not the performance pack, no Magna Ride, just a base GT or a 301A. You know, these are literal cruiser cars. You know, you can go on a road trip, you could cruise them, daily drive them, go to the grocery store, do whatever you want, and the car is gonna drive, you know, like it's on clouds. I mean, I'm literally in drag strip mode, the most aggressive setting, and it's perfectly fine. I mean, I'm not feeling like I'm losing out on anything, even though, you know, I'm just driving it regular. It is absolutely just amazing and a blast to drive. Definitely my favorite car I've owned, if we're talking about daily drivability. 110% without a doubt in my mind. Even the MT82, man, it is like butter. Granted, the car is new, so that is gonna go ahead and impact, you know, I guess the daily drivability. Only has 5,000 miles on it. You know, I changed the oil at 1,000 miles. I changed it at 2,000, and now that we're at 5,000 miles, almost 5,100, I'm gonna be changing it again. I like to change my oil for this vehicle every 3,000 miles, but when it is gonna be supercharged, I'm gonna be changing it every 2,000 miles because it's gonna be obviously boosted, and I'm gonna be running E30. Now I run straight 93. I've done the E30 blend on this vehicle a couple times, and it does make a massive improvement in the times. I've tested the 60 to 130 times, and it is noticeable, so I know for a fact with boost it's gonna be really noticeable. But overall, really enjoying the vehicle. Something else I'm gonna go ahead and point out is I always change the oil with 5W30 full synthetic, but with boost I might go ahead and bump it up to 5W50 full synthetic. That's what I put into my Shelby GT350, and obviously once it's boosted and the warranty is voided, I'm going to be switching from Motorcraft, because again the car is stock. I'm just going to use Motorcraft 5W30 full synthetic. I will be switching to AMSOIL 5W50 full synthetic, and I obviously use the OEM Ford oil filter for all my vehicles, because you know that's going to be the best oil filter to run, especially because I have a 2016 Shelby GT350. Definitely using the OEM filter for that, torqued down to the right spec. But that's pretty much, you know, the maintenance and what I have to do with this car to essentially keep it running properly and reliably as a daily driver. Now, the one thing that you are going to notice if you do have a manual 2024 Mustang GT is the clutch. These cars do have a pretty wicked clutch protection system. That's why I say if you're trying to go ahead and get on it, make sure you are in the drag strip mode, because it will go ahead and, you know, put a delay in that shift, that second to third, third to fourth. If you can bank gears, make sure you put it in drag strip with advanced track fully turned off. Otherwise, you're gonna feel that delay. But I think once tuning is unlocked on these vehicles, we're gonna be able to go ahead and fix that up. And I do know, if you wanted to do so, if you wanted to put in a built MT82 transmission with a different clutch, it's going to completely override that protection system, obviously because the stock hardware is no longer in the car. So if you wanted to get away with that, you could do that route, but obviously that is going to be, you know, quite expensive. It's gonna be like $5 grand, not including labor, to go ahead and get a built transmission and a different clutch into this car. Probably more than that in all reality. It might be closer to 6 or 7, but that is something you could do if you wanted to. For me personally, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna tough it out. It's not too bad when you put it in drag strip mode. I'm gonna see if I can do a little hit up here. If not, we'll do it on the way back. But overall, a super fun car. We'll do a little hit here. 60 in second. Chirp the tires a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Love the way this car sounds with the road H-pipe. Definitely the best sound, in my personal opinion, you can get if you have the active mufflers. Whew. AC still blowing cold after it hit. Typically I don't do hits with the AC on. I completely forgot to turn it off, but hey, still blowing cold. Good car. And the old temp's only 231 because it's not that hot outside no more, which is nice. Just love the way these things sound, man. Be at the dealership, you know, I might as well just go ahead and walk the lot and see what they got, just in case some of y'all want to go ahead and pick up S650 Planet Ford and Spring. I didn't buy my car here, but this is where I go. It's close. Like, even in, I mean, it's crazy, man. Even in drag mode, I'm really curious to see how this car is gonna ride with the different wheel and tire setup I'm gonna put on this car, because I'm gonna be running some aggressive wheels and tire setup. But like, just as a daily setup, like, this is great. Stock wheels, you know what I'm saying, they're not the best, you know what I'm saying, they're not anything insane, but yeah, they get the job done. My wheels they got little chips on them, but you know, it is what it is. That's why they're still stock wheels. You get a rock chip on the stock wheels, you just keep it moving, who cares? Ooh, that is clean. Bark it up. That is nice. Ooh. About to get this oil, about to get this filter, get this oil change, walk the lot. They might have actually sold, no, I see a couple of them down there. Last time I was here, they said that they sold all the Mustangs, for the most part, all the GTs, but we'll see what's here.
One eternity later.
All right, got the oil and filter, and it is crazy how much cheaper the oil is for a 5.0 versus a Shelby GT350. Like, it's honestly kind of insane, the difference in price. But we are talking about 5W30 versus 5W50, and I am running AMSOIL versus Motorcraft, but this car is stock, so definitely want to go ahead and keep the factory lubricant in the car while it is stock. Like, that's just the best decision. And I like to take it to the same spot that changes it every single time I get the oil, because they do go ahead and keep a record with the car, with the dealership, and obviously in the service report. But as soon as this car is boosted, I mean, I'm switching back to well, not really back to, but switching to AMSOIL 5W50. But I'm gonna keep the OEM filter, so we better go ahead and get this car scheduled for an oil change. Hopefully it's not like a ridiculous wait. Shouldn't be a crazy wait. I don't know why I'm going over these bumps like I have like a insanely lowered car. I really could just ride over these, not really worry about nothing, but we shall see. Let's get her done. All right, let's see what we got here. We got a convertible. I'm not a huge vert guy. This looks like it's a performance pack vert. Oh, at the MT82, how much they asking for this? 61. Damn, bro. That's kind of insane that these are going for 61, the convertibles. That's crazy. Got an EcoBoost. Another EcoBoost convertible. We got a 5.0. All blacked out. I don't think they have the window sticker here. It's a 10 or 80 car. Does not have the active exhaust. Does that vert have the active? It does. For 61 it better. Has the active exhaust. We got another, you got EcoBoost here. We got a 5.0 over here. Love the color, one of my favorite colors. This looks like it's a premium car. 10 or 80. I like those wheels. I like the premium wheels, I ain't gonna lie. I really do. Got a red 5.0. This looks like it's gonna be a, no, it's a premium. They're asking 55. 10 or 80. This actually isn't that bad. 55 for this, realistically. From what I've seen, that's about right. You could probably get it down to like, I don't know, maybe 48 potentially. EcoBoost. You got a silver 5.0. This one is another premium. You got a lot of premiums. 10 or 80. It's kind of rare to find an MT82 car, I ain't gonna lie. Really is. How much they asking for this? 51. This honestly isn't a bad deal for a premium. I know it doesn't got the active exhaust. 51. That's not a bad deal, honestly. 51 is not a bad deal. Really not. You could just swap out the diffuser and get yourself a quad tip. But yeah, this isn't that bad. For 51 premium car. The EcoBoost. Oh shit, we got a dark horse out here. This is it's a handling pack, but they don't have the front lip on it. Wow, I can't believe they got a dark horse out here. 10 speed. They must have just got this a couple days ago. They gotta wash it. Woo. They're asking, don't know yet. But it's got like a matte ceramic on it, which is kind of cool. Ooh, another 5.0 that has like a matte ceramic on it as well. This actually is tough. I kind of like this matte colorway, I ain't gonna lie. 10 speed, premium car. Damn, all these are premium cars. Quad tips. I wonder how much this is. I bet you this is probably like 58. 60, damn, 62, 392. Oh wait, hold on, it should be up there. That says 62. This is, oh man, 72. Shit. That's kind of insane. Got an EcoBoost. Another EcoBoost. Convertible 5.0 premium car. Damn, bro. 62, 72 for Mustang with no blower. That's kind of insane, honestly. I'm waiting for those dark horses to get down to like the 60s. 58 EcoBoost. Another red premium car. Got that bumper sag right there. Unfortunate. Happens. This is not an active car, so it's going to be in the 50s for sure. 54 EcoBoost. Got a 5.0. You got a premium car, 10 speed. 57. Damn. I like this color white. Premium car as well. Or 80, 53. Realistically, not bad at all. And we have another premium car. And this one is just 50. Damn. That's what they got. It's kind of insane, man, how expensive the Mustangs can get now. Like 60s, like I guess like mid 50s. Realistically not that bad for what you're getting, but man. All right. Back at the casa, it's way later in the day. I got hit with some crazy traffic, so there was nothing I could really record. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I think the GoPro angle was a little bit like kinda cockeyed, but I'm so used to recording POV drives in the Shelby GT350. The interior on the S650 is a little bit different, so I do apologize for that. I'm actually gonna be upgrading my camera that I use to record POV drives very, very shortly. So the GoPro Hero 10 days are numbered. Gonna try something else out. Hopefully I like it. If I don't, we'll go back to the GoPro Hero 10, but there is another camera on the market that is starting to become really popular and it looks pretty good. So definitely gonna be testing that out, especially because I do a lot of night drives as well. So if you guys are excited and you're a fan of the S650 Mustang, feel free, drop a like on the vid, subscribe to the channel, turn those post notifications. Definitely the best car I've owned as far as daily driving goes. Hopefully it stays that way when this car has a Whipple, long tube headers, and a bunch of other goodies that I'm not gonna go ahead and disclose in this video. But yeah, I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one, man. Deuces.